Right, today I have the Kobalt 24-volt brushless toolkit, and this kit includes a compact drill and a impact driver, and there's only one battery. And let's open up and check it out. The world's first 24-volt brushless toolkit. Let's see what we got. One compact battery, impact driver, stuff, the drill, let's see what we got here. The charger, pretty small charger too. A handle for the drill, but it's not a hammer drill. A handle for a non-hammer drill. How's that? More belt clips. Pretty much it. There's nothing left. And tool bag. Okay. It's kind of a tall tool bag, but anyway, hope they won't need it. So basically this is all we have in the box, and just missing the handle for the drill, but I'm not sure what the handle is for. This is not a hammer drill. This is just a regular drill. That's it. Anyway, charger, impact driver, and one single small battery. That's it. Okay, so let's first take a look at the drill. I'm gonna choose speed drill and all metal chucks. This is here, it is metal too. It's just painted black, but it's metal. Looks like my DeWalt. Looks like my DeWalt chuck. Does it look the same to you? Looks pretty much the same, this part here. Anyway. And let me see. 22 clutch setting. And drill mode. Let's see what's out. The LED light is on the bottom. And the chuck is 1/2 inch. Let's see what we got. 24-volt brushless. That's pretty much it. The handle is pretty comfortable. It's a rubberized handle. Let's put in the battery, see what we got. Not sure if this is the right battery. It doesn't fit. It's kind of tight. There you go. There's a break too. And notice there's no sparks inside the motor. There's no sparks. So it's pretty fast. Let's see the speed here. We got 2000 RPM. Second gear. First gear is 550 RPM. So it's pretty much the same as my DeWalt brushless drill. First speed 600 RPM, second speed 2000 RPM. So it's pretty much the same. It looks pretty similar too. I mean, except the color, of course. Let's see. It's a little bit longer than the DeWalt maybe about 1 centimeter longer, and let me weigh it to see which one is heavier. Right, got my scale ready, and let's weigh the DeWalt first. 2 pound, almost 11. So say 2 pound 11 ounce. And my DeWalt's got a belt clip, so I'm going to use a belt clip here to make it fair for the Kobalt. 2 pound 11, right? 211. 305. So this is about 6, I would say about 5 ounces heavier than the DeWalt, probably due to the motor. It's got a bigger motor. And also I have the previous generation. This is the Kobalt 20 volts drill, and this is the previous generation Kobalt drill. Let's see how much it weighs. 3.5, so it's 5 ounces lighter than the previous generation, and the previous generation got a smaller motor too. This is only 20 volt drill, so 20 volt motor. This is 24 volt motor, and it's lighter, it's more compact. It's about a couple inches smaller, shorter I mean. Smaller, lighter, and more powerful. Cool, huh? And let me show you the LED. So press on the trigger just a little bit, we'll turn on the LED. Say, I don't know for how long, probably about 15-20 seconds. And it's just a standard LED. It's the same as many other drills. It's not brighter or anything special. I am gonna do a test drill for it a little bit later on. But next, let's take a look at the impact driver. Right, so it's the impact driver. It's got, let me see, it's got 3 speed. Let me put in the battery and see what we got. Speed number 1, speed number 2, and speed number 3. The LED light near the trigger, and it's got a finish button on the bottom, and this button is to push the screw down flat to the surface, and it's only active when you're on 3rd gear, so gear number 3. So you press on this button, it will turn green, and it will let you drill onto the wood, but not too much. And it only lasts for 1 second, so every trigger only lasts for 1 second, and it stops. And it will prevent the driver from driving the screw too much. At least that's the theory, and I'm going to try it in a little bit. And it is a little bit smaller compared to the previous generation 20 volt impact driver. I would say about 1/4 inch shorter. And I got my scale here, and let's weigh which one is lighter. First up, let's do the older generation. 2 pound 5.7 ounce. 2 pound 7.2. For a moment I thought it's the same. 2 pound 7.2. So it's a little bit heavier. One 1.5 ounce heavier, so that's not much heavier compared to the previous generation, and it's got a bigger motor. But also this chuck here is just regular chuck like the other drills, like the older drills and many other, drill, the impact and many other impacts. Just pull and push your bit in to get it out. So it requires two hands. There are some impact driver that's just, just one hand, but not this one. Need two hands for this. Also, I have this other impact wrench here. This is the impact wrench. This is the impact driver. The only difference is the chuck. This chuck here is a 1/4 inch hex. This chuck here is 3/8 inch drive, and they are basically exactly the same, except this. Exactly the same thing. And then 3 speeds, and then it's got a button down here too, the finish button. Exactly the same. The LED is like twin, except that it's got different chucks here. Alright, time to drive some screws. We've got a timer here, and I've got a couple of other impact driver. This is the Porter cable 18 volt impact. This is the 20 volt Kobalt impact, and finally my new brushless 24 volt impact driver. And I want to see which one is the fastest. And I've got a timer here. Let's see if I can do it while I'm driving the screw, but just for the record. Alright, I'll press start. I'm gonna drive it. .76 volt. 5.76 volt. 5.76 seconds. Next. Alright, next I've got my Kobalt 20 volts. The older model 20 volt impact driver. Let's see what we got. Start. .93 seconds. So I believe this is about 0.2 seconds slower. Next is my Porter cable 18 volt impact driver. This one is rated at 1600 inch-pound. This one, the 24 volt brushless, is rated at 1800, so it's 200 more inch-pound. And let's see. Start. 5.18 seconds. So the Porter cable is actually faster. I can feel the power. It's actually faster than the Kobalt 24 volt brushless. Alright, next I'm gonna try the finish feature on the Kobalt 24 volt impact, and it's on 3rd gear right now. So finish on, and let's see how that works actually. As you can see, it only runs for 1 second and it stops. Alright, so that's supposed to do when your screw is all the way down here and you want to finish it. So let me turn this off. I'm going to drive it almost to the end. Strip my bit. I got a really cheap bit. Let me replace my bit. Be right back. Alright, I've driven my screw all the way down here and it's stuck. The head is sticking out a little bit. Now I want to finish it, so press on this button and let's see how that works. So actually very nice. It just give a small burst and then just drive a little bit at a time, so you don't overdo it and don't sink the screw all the way in. So this is good. And it stopped. I didn't do anything. I just pressed on here. I didn't release it. It just automatically stopped by itself. Yes, like that. I'll show you on this angle. I didn't stop my trigger. It just stopped by itself. Like that. Alright, so that's a good feature. But it only works when you're at the end of your screw driving job. I mean, when the screw is all the way down here and then you press on this button to activate it. But if you drive a couple of screws, that's okay. If you drive hundreds of screws a day and you have to do this every time, you have to turn this off. When you start to drive the screw and then you turn it on when you're at the end all the way down here. If you drive hundreds of screws a day, this is gonna get really tedious. So I'm not sure how useful this is. Right, I got my impact drivers here from left to right. Power cable 18 volt, Kobalt 20 volt. This one is a Kobalt 24 volt brushless impact wrench with a 3/8 drive. Okay. This one is the same except it's got a hex chuck, and I want to see if any of these can remove the lug nuts from my car. And previously, in my previous video, I already tried on my Kobalt 24 volt impact wrench and it works just fine. It removes all the lug nuts with ease, very easily. But this time I got a 1/4 inch hex chuck here, the same impact, just the chuck is different, and I need an adapter for that. I want to see if this 1/4 inch hex can remove the lug nuts. And as a comparison, I'm also going to try these two to see if it would be able to remove the lug nuts as well. Alright, first what I want to do is I want to tighten all the nuts with my wrench by hand, maximum until I can't do it anymore. Alright, all hand tight, very tight. Now, I know it's not a good way because I might strip the threads, but I can feel it, so I'm not gonna strip it. But anyway, let's first try with the power cable, 18 volts. Nope. Next is my Kobalt 20 volts impact driver, and by the way, I'll show you the adapter. This is just a hex chuck, and I have a hex to 3/8 adapter, and then got my the adapter. It's my socket. this one is a no-go. Alright, next is my Kobalt 24V brushless impact wrench with the 3/8" drive. So this one I don't need an adapter, just put my socket in, I'm good to go. Like that. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Very quickly. So no problem with the 24V impact wrench with 3/8" chuck. Alright, next is the moment of truth. I want to see if this 1/4" hex brushless 24V impact driver can remove the lug nut from my car. I got the adapter here. Okay, so it's the adapter. Just put it in and try it out. There you go. There you go. Again, I've tightened all these nuts by hand, and it's really tight. I can't do it anymore to the max by hand, so it's really tight. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? So there you have it. Out of the 4 impact drivers that I tested, only the newest, the 24V brushless impact, can remove the lug nuts for my car. The other 2 older brushed impact driver were not able to remove the lug nuts. And I also tried with the Ryobi impact driver and also the DeWalt and Milwaukee. None of those were able to remove the lug nuts from my car. And only this, the newest one, Kobalt brushless 24V, were able to remove the lug nuts. So that's pretty cool. And yes, I was talking about the impact driver with the 1/4" hex like this. Okay? Not talking about the impact wrench. The Ryobi, Milwaukee, and DeWalt, they all have impact wrench, but they are a lot bigger. These were just for driving screws, same as these, just designed for driving screw, not to remove the lug nuts from the car. They do have impact wrench, which is a lot bigger to remove the lug nuts, but as you saw in the video, this will do just fine. And between these 2 impact driver, which is pretty much the same, only the chucks are different, I would take this any day because this is more versatile. They are exactly the same, and the only difference is this you can use a hex bit with this to drive screws. This one you can't use a bit like this to drive screw. You have to use a socket like this, and these is just to drive the bolt, the bigger bolt, not to drive screws. For everyday use, this is perfect. And if you need to drive hex bolt, to drive bigger bolts, put it in, put the adapter in, put the socket in, and you're good to go. And then when it comes time to fix your car, this will do just fine. want to remove the lock nuts, put in the adapter, and put in the adapter, and you're good to go. So this is a lot better value. This is good too, but then it's limited. I mean, it's not as versatile. You can use this with that. Alright, so there you have it, the new Kobalt 24V brushless toolkit, compact drill, impact driver with the 1/4 inch hex, 1 battery, and a charger. And the only thing about this kit is the battery. Comes only 1 battery, so you might have to invest in another battery, because nobody wants to swap out batteries on the job. It would be a pain in the butt. But anyway, this is going to be my new favorite tools, especially the impact driver. I really like it. And I wish it would come with the hammer drill, because this is only a compact drill, not a hammer drill. And the hammer drill won't come out until the end of December 2016, which is the end of this year. Now is May 2016, so the hammer drill won't come out until for another 6 to 7 months. But that's it for now. This is the compact drill right now. And this is the end of my video, and I hope it give you valuable information. And you like the video, thumbs up and subscribe, and see you next time.